Hey everybody, this is Scott Gustafson, the e-business expert, coming to you once again from my home office here in sunny North Carolina. And today I wanted to share a great parable I heard this morning from a young man in Australia. His story was one that I've heard different ways countless times, but his really struck a chord with me because this was about a guy who was completely down on his luck. He had over $22,000 in debt. He was living in the basement of his mom's house, of all places. But he shared this great story with us about how people always either progress towards pleasure or they move away from pain. And of course, pleasure is a lot more enjoyable than pain is. So of course people, when you ask them that question, would you rather be in a place of pleasure or be a place away from pain, they'll always say pleasure. This is a good positive reinforcement. Well, with this young man, he decided to focus on his pain and use that to drive towards his place of pleasure. Now, just to give you an idea of where he was, as I said, he was $22,000 in debt. He was actually paying his mom rent to live in her basement. And now, after 2 years of using this system, he decided that enough is enough. And he has moved to a place where he spends half the year in his private condo in the Caribbean, and the other half of the year he spends in his private house on an Italian island in the Mediterranean. Now, how awesome is that? To go from a place of complete failure to a place of complete success in just 2 years, focusing on what you really want out of life. And what he shared with us this morning is this, and this is very key here, pay attention, because a lot of people, they hear that if you want to be successful, you need to have a dream board, you need to write down your goals. But his was very simple. What he did was he took a piece of paper, and on one side of it, he just wrote down, what are your goals? And you want to write down a good list of goals. We're not talking 2 or 3. We're talking about 8 to 10 goals here. These are goals that you want to achieve, not today, not tomorrow, a year, 5 years, 10 years from now. These are lifetime goals. And on the other piece of paper, you want to write down, how will this make me feel? How each goal will make you feel on the inside. I did this same exact thing when I started my business. I wrote down my goals for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth. And as I thought more and more about it, I realized that I actually had more goals in my life that I wanted to achieve than I thought I did. And as I thought about those goals, I really thought, how would these goals, how would accomplishing these goals make me feel? And of course, everybody's goals are different to each other. My number one goal was to eliminate all my debt, pay off my credit card bills, pay off my house completely. Yeah, it's a great goal, and you're going to feel good about it, but really, you have to think deeper than that. You have to feel deeper than that, because having no debt is okay. By having the ability to have no debt and be able to go anywhere in the world, whenever you want to, be able to walk into any restaurant, stay at any 5-star hotel, and not having to worry about, oh, did I pay this month's credit card bill, or, oh, I forgot to pay the utility bill, they're going to shut my power off. That kind of power comes from within, and you will only realize that when you really focus on your goals, when you focus on your pleasure, or you focus on your pain. Because some people, especially with this young man, he focused so much on his pain, he said never again, that his pain turned into his pleasure. So it doesn't matter whether you're trying to move away from your pain or trying to move towards your pleasure, but the key is to focus on your goals, focus on that feeling it will give you to accomplish those goals, because that is only going to help you really succeed in your business. If you don't focus, if you don't have goals to focus on, then you're not going to go anywhere fast. You're going to be working with a business, be working on your business, but at the end of the day, you'll really say, why am I doing this? So do what you need to do to focus on your goals. I'm a very visual person, so I do have a dream board. It has photos of places I want to go in the world and cars I want to drive. But it also helps to write out your goals, say them to yourself every day when you wake up or every night when you go to bed. Remind yourself, why did I start this business? And when you have that thought in your head for the remainder of the day, then you can focus on it mentally, visually, and you know why you started this business. So, to top this all off, focus on your goals, visualize your goals, write them down, read them to yourself, and only then you'll really know why you started your business, and your business will succeed because of it. So this is Scott Gustafson, e-business expert, telling you to stay focused, stay driven, and you will succeed. Take care.